Hey everyone, just wanted to share some footage I got of the very last day of operation of the Liberty Belle at Magic Kingdom, as well as my ride on the train before they closed the portion between Adventureland and Fantasyland. Hope you enjoy a couple of rides around the rivers of America, and thank you so much for watching.
came in and took them over.
Frontierland reminds around. Old man Harper's grain mill back in the woods just off Tom's Landing. And that's not part of it. River pirates out here, this is where they'll most likely be. I can hear them from here. After all the commotion, it sounds like their interests lie elsewhere. Telling those tales are the ones filled with spirits. What proof? Just ask them. They got it. About 100 proof, I reckon. And what we can do, don't strike any magic. We're approaching Liberty Square, which is home port for us. We'll be putting in the dock shortly, so those of you on the upper two decks might be in line to collect all your parcels and head to the lower deck. Got youngins who want to take them in here before they get out of here. On behalf of the captain, myself, and the crew, thanks for flying the waterways with us, and I hope I see you next time around the river bench.
Thanks, Sam, and thank you, everyone, for traveling the rivers of America with us today.
Engine room. Approach levee at 1/4 steam. Man the bow line. Purser, check freight and cargo. All hands prepare to dock. All passengers, stand by and go ashore.
Fantasyland before carrying on to Main Street, USA. Everybody stay seated and keep your hands and arms, feet and legs safely inside the train. And as always, keep an eye on your little ones.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Now, normally, folks around here have a one-track mind for gold. But mining seems to have been derailed. They've been working on that railroad all the livelong day, though. So I bet they'll be full steam ahead in no time. Hopefully with some new bells and whistles. The change in scenery means we've left the rattle and rumble of that old gold mine behind and entered my favorite leg of the journey. Lush wilderness, calm waters, and untamed beauty. Folks, we're in nature's wonderland. Isn't it something? Just think of the extraordinary things to see and do in these woods. Hiking trails, bird calls, fireflies, and starry nights. Setting out for adventure at sunrise and telling the tale around a campfire that night. Considering how wonderful things are out here, I'm fortunate that some of my closest friends call it home. That village is a truly special place. Folks, we're just about out of the woods and into the forest. The enchanted forest of Fantasyland, where magic... Listen. Hear that?
There it is! On that big metal snake!
Oh, Peter, that's not a snake. It's a train.
Train, huh? Well, I think it's finally time I trained my shadow to stay put!
some stronger thread.
Told you it's enchanted, and not just the forest. From the tips of castle spires to the sands under the sea, magic and happily ever afters await around every corner in Fantasyland. Friends, travelers, children of all ages, we're coming down the track and heading straight for the stupendous, the sensational, the spectacularific Fantasyland Storybook Circus. This is the place to soar with Dumbo, or join Goofy in his stunt plane for some airborne acrobatics. This station is also your gateway to the rest of Fantasyland and Tomorrowland. Now, please wait until the train has come to a complete stop. Gather your juggling pins, unicycles, and other belongings, and carry your strollers away from the platform before unfolding them. That way we can start loading up for the next leg of our trip. For those disembarking, please watch your step, and thanks for traveling with us. I hope you join us again real soon. If you're staying aboard, our next stop is Main Street Station.
To all my fellow party animals and circus goers, as we approach the station, make sure that we remain fully seated and fully inside the train until we come to a full and complete stop, and you hear me give the two magic words of all clear. Once again, make sure that we remain fully seated and fully inside the train until we come to a full and complete stop, and you hear me give those two magic words. Until then, we are still in motion, so just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
Calculated. Locomotive maintaining trajectory. Intervention not required. Users, please proceed to Tron Light Cycle 1 for upload. Once digitized, you may board your light cycle and join the games. Fair warning, users. Competition is fierce and fast. Stick together. It's your only hope for victory.
Now you suck so. And that's the secret that makes intergalactic travel possible. So simple once you hear it, right? Yes, sirree, in this place of boundless optimism, the possibilities are endless. You might say the sky's the limit, but even that is no obstacle in Tomorrowland.